Welcome to day 3 of our Melbourne to Canberra road trip. We are giving ourselves 1 week to do this trip, see and do some fun things along the way, including taking off seeing as many big things as we can on this trip.
I want a big shovel, a bigger shovel. It's gotta be big.
So far it's been non-stop fluctuations with the weather, leading us to empty our wallet at Kmart for proper attire. We're finally feeling like we're ready for whatever gets thrown at us, but maybe that's wishful thinking. Let's find out. Good morning. We have woke up on day 3, a rainy day 3 on our trip to Canberra. We have to get out of our campsite right now, which we are at Lake Hume. It was beautiful, but we finally used our levelers last night that we bought yesterday, and we're gonna have to take them out and get this van on the road. So let's get this day started.
Alright, so last night we had a good long sleep at the Lake Hume rest stop, and it is a rest stop because there is no camping here. But that aside, I do love this spot, alright? Now, it does suck, it's only a 24-hour stay. I think people push that a little bit by the looks of what I've seen around me, but you've got to be in an RV, completely self-contained, and if you are, there is plenty of places for people to pull up. I do think this is one of those spots that would fill up over summer because there are 2 boat ramps here. There's plenty of nice muddy beach to go for a jump in the lake. There is a toilet block here. There is a barbecue pit here. It is just a stunning spot on a hot day when you're making that big drive from Melbourne to Sydney. If you are going this way along the road trip, this is your must stop off up place before you cross the border over into Albury, start pushing into New South Wales. I absolutely love this spot. We had a great night's sleep here.
Okay, this isn't really a tourist attraction, but I saw this online and I really had to come here and check it out because it is right up my alley.
You know what's big when you need a storm map. Looking forward to that. It's a big strawberry. Now that is a big strawberry, you see? That's impressive.
He wants me to try some of his Vegemite scroll. Why do I? No, absolutely not that one. Ew, that's so much. That's so much. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
That's so bad.
Throw my food away. Oh, good, mate.
See, now I don't taste the cinnamony donut in my mouth. Now I have to go get another one. Goodbye, Harris Farm Markets.
That place is awesome.
Yeah, you gotta check that place out. They have everything in there. Oh, messy.
We just arrived at our next spot. Now this is not a letdown. Hashtag to the big shovel from last week.
This isn't a big thing.
I know it's not a big thing.
And it's
not
not
a letdown.
big. This is normal
But
size.
it's not a letdown. It's impressive.
Whew. All right. We are in the suburb of Holbrook, Victoria. Oh, wait. Are we out of Victoria? Oh, we're in New South Wales. Oh, my goodness. I'm so confused. Oh, I've been snoozing all morning. I haven't been. I've been awake. I'm so confused. All right. We are in the suburb of Holbrook, New South Wales. We have about 2.5 hours until the next campsite, but of course, as usual, we break up the days with some sightseeing, some adventures, some exploring along the way. And I had to put this spot on the list because I thought it would be really cool, and it's way cooler than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like propped up out of the ground, but it's like actually submerged in the ground. It looks really cool. And although it is not on the big things of Australia. It is very, very big. Welcome to the big submarine. Well, it's not the big submarine officially. It is
just a submarine.
It is a submarine.
A submarine. It looks like Holbrook has really embraced the story of whatever is going on with this submarine, because you can climb all over it. There is a little cafe just to the bow of it, or the stern. What's the back of a ship? Yeah, you know, the back of the ship, there's a cafe, probably nautical themed, and there's also an information center that seems to tell the story of the submarine as well. So, we just landed here, but it looks like...
lights too.
Yeah, it's clear that this thing lights up at night. It's got fairy lights all over it, plus big flood lamps that are pointing at it. It is, considering that we have just spent the last 40 minutes on the road through essentially just farmland, there is nothing out here, to see this town pop up and embrace the story of this submarine, it's very, very fun. Jamie's gonna climb it. Up you get.
There's spider webs.
Yeah. Oh, there are spider webs.
It's cool up here. I just can't imagine actually being on a submarine. You know, like I've watched all these movies, these action war movies, and like they're like just standing on the submarine as it's like gliding through the water. I can't actually imagine being on this and that's all ocean. I would not be okay. I'm not okay most of the time, but I definitely would not be okay with that scenario. This is so big.
Feels like these would rock around a lot as well.
I can't. Like, I can't believe that your brother was on this.
Yeah, my brother worked on a submarine for 2 years. Communications officer for the Navy for 2 years on a submarine. He said they are massive, massive tin cans, but once you live inside it with a crew of 100 people, they start to feel very small very quickly.
We're under attack, matey! Arg!
Oh, it's warm. But it's warm in the hull.
Going down feels a lot more harder than going up. Because I can't see where the holes are for the steps. Oh god.
Yeah, they don't really have any nooks, do they? They're just sort of... You fell all the way down.
I'm in the ocean!
Yeah.
Ugh. This is why you need actual shoes, not thongs.
Wrong!
This is actually a great little spot to come on a road trip for some lunch. They have the cafe, but there's also picnic tables, there's bins, and there's even water fountains. So you can fill up on your water as well.
The ones that face down so you can fill jugs.
Yeah. Oh, a dump point. That's what we need. I was just trying to Google that. That's why I downloaded Wiki.
Yeah.
So it really is the perfect stopover. Like the dump points, the rubbish bins, waters, toilets, cafe. There's room for caravans as well. So if you have a bigger rig, this is the spot to come if you're passing through here to Canberra.
Alright, welcome to a new segment we're going to have in some of our videos. It's called 1 Minute History Snippet. It's a snippet of the videos, it's 1 minute, it's bloody history, mate. You're going to love it. So, why has this town got a giant submarine?
You need the timer.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were timing this.
Go.
Alright, why has this town got a giant submarine in the middle of it? Because it used to be called Germantown, or something thereabouts. And then, leading up to World War I and during World War I, there was a lot of anti-German sentiment. And the town was like, we don't bloody like that name anymore, so we need to come up with a new town name. Well, during this process of trying to find a new town name, this bloke, Commander Norman Holbrook, became the first Victorian submariner to win the heroic cross, the big heroic cross that we had. I think it's called the Southern Star Cross. What is it called? Anyway, he won the big medal that said you were a bloody hero for a submariner battle that he had, and they went, well, he's a good bloke, let's name the town after him. And then the town became Holbrook Town, and became pretty much any submariner in Australia could come here and rest their laurels and be fully welcomed with open arms. And then they ended up moving the base, their Navy base, from Sydney all the way to Western Australia, and this submarine got decommissioned, and they were like, well, we need a submarine for our submarine named town, so let's buy it and plunk it in the middle of town. And now you have the town of Holbrook with a big submarine in the middle of it. That's history snippet in a second. What do we call the segment?
History in a snippet in a minute.
History in a snippet in a minute. How does my time go?
A little over.
Just a little over, but that's pretty good. And that's why it's called Holbrook Town. Well, this was meant to be our next spot, not this big empty plain. It was meant to be a lookout walk following up there. But it looks like this big empty plain where the walk was meant to start, everything's been completely bulldozed. We can see a lot of advertisements around. They're going to be putting a new housing estate here. But it looks like they've demolished the start of the walking trail. It's too bad because the lookout is very high up and we can see where it is, but the whole bottom hillside area has been completely fenced off. I don't think there's a path to go up there anymore until their housing estate is finished putting in. Oh well, looks like this lookout's a bust. We continue to press into New South Wales and we have ended up at the Wagga Wagga Botanical Park. Lovely and big. It is very surprising just how big it is and how central it is. It's just on the other side of the Wagga Wagga beach, but it has got a tiny little train station. It has got the Gardens venue, which is awesome. And it has a small zoo as well, which I can't believe because I don't think you get many zoos at botanical gardens, do you?
It is so pretty and so well manicured. I really like it. I still can't believe that there's a zoo here though. Outfit change number 600,000 million, 100 billion, gajillion.
But at least we have the outfits to change into. We are ready.
And the van to change into at any point, any street, anywhere. I just jump in the back and I can change. It's like a cool breeze, but it's so muggy. I was saying earlier that it's like Queensland weather. If you know Queensland, Australia, it's like tropical humidity, but raining, like, you know, rain season. It's not my favorite kind of weather, but here we are. Tropical Wagga Wagga.
Tropical Wagga Wagga.
Out in the country. Oh, that little pond is so cute. The little fountain, come see.
I could see Johnny Farnham setting up here for an afternoon, you know, right here at the amphitheatre. The boomers right there on the seats, just having a great time. Yeah, yeah. The Botanic Gardens wraps around the edge of the zoo, so even though it's locked, you can still get a sneak peek.
We saw a beautiful peacock. It is so hot, and we really forgot that feeling on a hot day where the heat just like weighs your whole body down. I feel like I've just added like 800 pounds onto my body that I'm carrying around. I'm exhausted, guys. I need another ice cream.
It does look a bit overgrown, to be fair.
You guys have fun. I'll meet you at the ice cream shop.
So we might just go to the beach instead?
Yeah, I'm opting out.
You're not in the mood for the Den of Nargoon today?
I'm opting out.
I'm gonna go down here. Come on, we'll be brave and we'll go down and see what's up. What's underneath this den looking place. It is very overgrown. It's just a walkway. There's not much down here. I think we'll go to the beach.
Yeah, it's for our YouTube.
Oh, do you? So you have a channel?
Yeah, we've been camping around. We're going up to Canberra. You're not having deja vu. We're back at it with more ice cream.
Maybe in winter, it's hot pies and in summer it's cold creams.
Look who jumped on the cone train after he was giving me so much crap about my cone yesterday.
No, I was praising your cone choices. I was like, that's a great idea. I should get on the cone train.
What flavors did you get today?
You won't believe it, I got honeycomb.
What else?
The honeycomb. That's it. I got one flavor, honeycomb.
Oh.
I got one scoop.
I got cookies and cream and chocolate brownie. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Creatures of habit over here.
I was thinking about getting the fairy floss again.
You guys, it's just too hot, okay? Don't judge us. It's just too hot. I say as I'm wearing long sleeves.
There might be a river jump on the cards as well. We've been on the lookout in the local area. There might be a river jump happening.
Hopefully this series is exciting because I feel like every day's been the same. Ice cream, river jump, sleeping in the van.
Maybe that's what a good slow road trip is, though. You know what I mean?
You get into a routine.
We're just meandering our way up to Canberra at our own pace.
But yeah, this place, great ice cream, great service. Wagga Wagga.
Yep. G'day, Helen.
You guys are doing great things. We will be back if we're passing through.
I gotta say, Wagga Wagga is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. It's not a small country city.
It's like Albury as well.
Yeah.
You always think like, oh, border town right in the middle of nowhere. No, like they're built up border towns.
They really are.
We'll see you at the next spot. We're gonna go and enjoy this. It's already done. I get it.
I just made a very fun purchase. You guys are gonna have to wait and see. Maybe it's on the next location. What do you reckon?
I did not get a fun purchase, but I'm going to, so be prepared. A little bit of ice cream, a little bit of shopping. We couldn't help ourselves.
Mate, those stores have air conditioners. What do you want from us?
We're like, oh, let's go browsing. Yeah, 3 shirts later.
Things have been done. Wait till you guys see them.
Alright guys, all fun and games aside, we have a serious dilemma that we're currently dealing with. So we had this nice sandy beach camp planned for tonight on the water, but we woke up to our battery at 20% and we've never seen it that low in the morning. So we've got it back up to 40% just from driving, but we don't have much driving left, so there's not much chance for it to get any higher, and we just can't risk all our food going bad. So we think that we need to, we definitely need to sleep somewhere where we will have power tonight. So we are currently brainstorming that. It just means that we won't be wild camping tonight. But it's so hot. We are trying our best to make this work. It is so hot. And we are struggling.
Yeah, part of the issue with the heat is that our fridge is constantly draining all the power to keep everything cool, especially overnight. So by the time that we had left camp today and made it into Wagga Wagga, we had gotten our batteries back up to 40%. We've been out of the cars just exploring Wagga Wagga for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. We've already dropped back down to 20%, which is fair. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. The sun is blasting through the windshield. The car is very warm. It's 30 degrees outside, but it's drained our batteries. We've got another half an hour of driving for the rest of the day. We're out of power.
We have officially run out of
We've run out of. I mean, now, here's where I'm at. We got wet clothes. We got empty batteries. We've been stinking in the van for 3 nights straight. Do we just grab an air-conditioned cabin? We could go to a powered site.
I think we're getting a cabin tonight, guys.
Okay, and so it's 130 for the night.
Awesome.
We have been so surprised at how big these country towns are, like Wagga Wagga, Albury, Wodonga. They're just like these border towns, but they're just so much bigger than we expected. And in Wagga Wagga, they have a riverside precinct, which reminds me of Bright so much. It's got this beautiful river access. It's got a playground, it's got outdoor gym. It's so beautiful. There's barbecues, so much parking. It has toilets, barbecues, so much walking trails right along the river, picnic benches. It's just so good. And it really does look like a beach. It's like they got their own little beach here on the river. I love this spot so much. I honestly could see us doing a week here, doing it 3 days in. This guy's having a party. There are lots of other camper vans parked over here because it's a perfect spot to come and cool off. And you're so close to town. There's so much in town that you can get. Kmart's, Woolies, get your groceries, and then come chill here? I'm sorry. This is amazing. Wow. Oh my God, so many ducks. Hi.
Well, this is just annoying, guys. This campsite that we are at right now is the campsite that we were going to stay at. I know, look at that gorgeous river behind me. This is called the Sandy Beach Campsite. It has got a really easy 2-wheel drive track for you to come down to. The campgrounds are nice and flat. There's about
5 campers here, but it's not that busy. It's got a clean toilet block. You're allowed to have fires here. You're allowed to have dogs here. It looks like this river has got great access to come and swim in. And overall, you can stay for 14 nights. The problem is we can't even stay for 1 night because, as you know, we're out of power. And with this heat, it's still 30 degrees. It is sucking our batteries. We're gonna run out of power in about 2 hours time without any electricity going, so we just can't stay here tonight. But this is one of those campsites that you know we look for. Flat ground, 2-wheel drive, we need solar panels.
I never thought I would be sad to have an air-conditioned cabin to stay in, but I really like this spot. We're almost at the cabin, and we just passed what I think is a turtle in the middle of the road. We're turning around to see if it's alive. The birds are currently having a feast. That's sad. I'm gonna spare you the details. So cute.
It's lovely. It's very nice, guys. Oh, guys. This is perfect for the night. Bathroom,
Home
shower,
sweet home.
bathroom, shower. We actually made it back up to 40%. So we must have just drove into 40% at Wagga Wagga, dropped below 40% after Wagga Wagga, and then crept back up on the drive here. But it'll be good to go at 100% tomorrow.
And just in case you're wondering, like, oh, how much could you possibly have to charge? Check this out. Our drone, 2 phones, 2 fans, 2 portable power banks, our portable battery charger for our vlogging camera, the vlogging camera that I have in my hand, our drone controller, our laptop, another fan, and our whole power bank. Oh, and the main sucker of all of our electricity, the fridge. We had to go to Woolies and get this $20 later and this $20 later. $40 plus a cabin later, and now we can charge everything for the night and take a hot shower. It's the little things. Even though this feels like big things, like $200 later. $200 later, we sorted our life out. This heat is kicking our booties. It is time for us to wind down for the evening because tomorrow morning we are doing something very special and I can't wait to share it with you. Doug has gone to put on a load of laundry and now we will take some warm showers and settle in for the night. I cannot wait to take a shower. I cannot wait to take a shower. Did I mention I cannot wait to take a shower? We have somewhere to be in about 40 minutes, so I'm really excited to share this one. So I'm making some sandwiches for the next few days.
Okay guys, the secret's out. We're gonna meet a subscriber. This is the first time we've ever done this, I think, yeah? Exciting, it's exciting. We have the sprocket.
We just finished up breakfast. Got to catch up with Kate in IRL.
Pretty cool.
In IRL?
Yeah, in real life.
In IRL?
IRL, in real life. I think you're doing 2 ins.
We got to catch up with Kate IRL in real life. Kate, it was so good to meet you. And we got a sprocket. And we gave her a sprocket.
I'm loving the Polaroids.
Yeah,
Loving it.
it's so good.
It's fun.
But it's just so wild to us, just being out here in this tiny little town. Kate was telling us about her experience when she first moved here and trying to get an Uber. And it just doesn't happen out here. We have someone out here to touch base with. You know, we can ask for local spots to check out and just learn a little bit more about the history. And so thank you to you right now that is watching this video, because it's just, none of this is possible without us having people on the other end of this screen watching us.
Thank you.
And thank you, Kate, for making time in your day to come out to meet us and have chats over breakfast and sharing your little slice of heaven with us.
Well, this day did not go to plan. We ran out of power, even though we were trying to charge it all up. We went to one of the best camp spots we've seen, but not being able to stay there, which is very unlucky. We went and explored the town of Wagga Wagga, or Wagga Wagga, however you want to say it. It's spelt with an A, so I'm going to say Wagga Wagga.
Well,
we did some unexpected shopping there. What were you going to say?
Kate said it's Wagga Wagga, and I was saying Wagga Wagga. So, if you've been laughing at how we've been saying it, we only just learned that we were saying it wrong, okay? So, stop judging us.
A $120 cabin when you've been on the road for 3 days and you're completely out of power and it's 30 degrees outside seems like a 5-star hotel. I'm very, very grateful that we got to spend the night in that kind of a cabin. It was a wonderful night. So really, the last 24 hours has taken a lot of unexpected twists and turns, but it's been a fun journey. I'm excited to press on to Canberra.
I mean, it wasn't so fun when the group of guys threatened to break into Doug's room and do some inappropriate things to him. But other than that, we had a lovely time at the caravan park.
And they assured me I was going to have a lovely time with them. You know, I don't know if that's true, but they seemed rather confident fellows.
But we made sure we double locked all the doors and windows, and we slept like babies. All right, we're going to get on the road. It's midday, and it's pouring rain, so we got to try and pull an episode out of our butts again. All right, thanks so much for watching. Consider subscribing, and we hope to see you tuning in to another video soon. Bye!
Bye! That'll do.
I think I got to change again.
For what?
For rain weather. I'm in a dress.
It's muggy rain.
I know, but I can't wear these thongs, and I'm changing.